Previously at the Glory Revival. As Revivalist Nelson continued his series on gateways, during intercession, a chant fell upon the congregation, and Revivalist Nelson saw a chariot of fire and an angel with a bowl of incense, which was the prayers of the people come into the room. As he tried to teach, he kept receiving words of knowledge for people in the congregation, because the prayers of the people were heard, hence the bowl of incense. The room became an open heaven and a demonstration of a gateway, which led to many miracles, healings, deliverances, and supernatural signs. He first saw two papers, a medical bill and a court case. The court case was for a woman who had an ongoing custody case. And the medical paperwork was a blood issue, and it was for a woman who was dealing with rectal cancer. Both of them received answers to their prayers. After that, he specifically calls out that someone was dealing with sciatic nerve damage, and it was for a man who had injured himself and was healed during worship. Listen to this. He then saw an eagle with $5,000, and it was for a woman who was having trouble with transportation, and specifically asked the Lord for $5,000. She also had several other prayers and cases that were settled under the open gateway of heaven.
See, the reason I haven't been able to deliver this teaching on the gateways, I barely scratched the surface on my notes. I literally was still in the introduction of my message last week. And this week, I wanted to go deeper. But you know, Jesus, when he taught, he demonstrated the kingdom. He demonstrated the teaching, and then went on to explain after the demonstration. So the revelation of the Spirit is, God has created us to be gates of his kingdom and glory.
As he continued to teach, an angel came into the room, marking several people for revival. Watch this. After this, Revivalist Nelson makes an altar call for anyone who wanted to give their life to Christ. And many came to salvation and were filled with the fire of the Holy Ghost. Including a man who was on his way to commit a crime until 3 congregants prayed for him and brought him to the service. And a woman whose young daughter interceded for her to come to salvation.